spring practice is underway for football. We had a little article come out by Jonah Dillon today and got some insight on the transfer portal additions. Did you see this?
Didn't it? You
I
told me
forgot
about
about
it, and
some
that's
of
not the
these.
first I've ever heard it.
Trent Holler from Marshall got in here. 6-year kid. They're expecting a lot of him. He's been phenomenal.
Starting
Already
center,
has
right?
picked up. I think so. Already, he's obviously being with Ramsey at Marshall previously. He's picked up the playbook like that. I mean, he's going to make us say Jacob likes who.
In 1 year? I don't know about all that.
Hey, when this team makes the playoff, Jalen Nichols, SEC tackle. Supposedly he was going to be a starter last year. Then he got hurt. Is that right?
Yep. It's
Yeah,
kind
pretty
of
sure he
the
tore
same
his ACL.
the same storyline as Xavier Hill at LSU.
He said exactly what you would expect of an SEC tackle. Big, wide body, solid frame kid, incredibly strong. Mario Anderson, another South Carolina. We got a little pipeline to the Gamecocks. Good addition to solid running back room. A guy that will fight, will strain. I mean, you got to love that, right?
I mean,
Fight out
think
your
about it,
team.
though. Think about this, though. Losing 3 starters off the offensive line, and they got Xavier Hill, who's a former SEC lineman. They got the kid from South Carolina, former SEC lineman, both of them competing for starting jobs, plus a big-time 6-year kid coming in as a starting center who was played under Ramsey for years. I'm telling you, man, we might see a beast of a offensive line this year.
Yeah, and I'm not. I will say, having lost likes,
Pounders, y'all's boy,
who should
y'all's
not be
guy.
named, Davion Carter. I mean, I was worried about offensive line, and now, I know it's only one report, and it's from Noah Franklin as a strength coach for I don't know that I'm at.
Size
This might be
alone.
our best offensive line.
I don't know about the best offensive lineman because there's
2018, 19.
No, even before
Well,
then.
no. Okay, come on. I meant in the Ryan Silverfield era.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's probably true. I mean, you got to think of the size alone of these dudes is ridiculous.
It's huge.
We haven't even mentioned ULM Lewis. Probably gonna be a tackle for us, and I think he's 320 pounds, 6'6". Like what Hill? I mean, we've talked about some of these guys already. The size and the beef on this offensive line is going to be ridiculous. Yep, Keydrell
said
Lewis,
he came in.
right.
He's a phenomenal worker, but he's a little bit heavy. He's a little bit bigger.
Summer workouts are going to take care of that. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He
said he's gotten it down a little bit, lost some body fat, put on good lean mass. So they're excited to see what they can do this summer.
They do like their offensive lineman a little bit lean mass, don't they? Like a little bit leaner. Even Xavier Hill, he's a big kid, but he's not fat at all. Like he's got a lot.
I thought that quote from Noah was weird, saying he came in a little bit bigger than we've had our previous lineman. I'm like, don't you kind of want him?
Isn't that kind of the point?
Let's get him as beefy as we can get.
Well, no, I don't think you want offensive linemen that are going to be out there slowing the game down, right? You don't want these big hefty guys that are going to be
dudes
gassing
that are moving
out.
Bodies.
Yeah, you've got to be mobile. I think that's the biggest thing that they've always looked for with offensive linemen that are mobile. They can make that type of zone read step and reach out to the guy next to him quickly. So I think that's probably what he was going for there. A lot of these guys on the defensive side, I think is where I'm super interested, right?
Mm-hmm.
We brought in 45 linebackers, 7 safeties.
I keep forgetting Javonte Mackey's here.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting. He's only a sophomore. Is that right?
Maybe a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah, so he's still got 3 years?
Man,
yeah, and that's someone I think that's going to be your Jalen. Like that's your new Jalen Allen. I think your vocal leader, someone coming off the edge. He just makes perfect sense there for me. So,
and isn't Chandler the same boat? Isn't Chandler a redshirt sophomore?
Yeah. I think is he? I thought he's
He's a
redshirt
junior, I
sophomore
think,
last
now.
year.
Oh, is he a
Yeah,
red?
he'll be a
Okay, is he a
junior.
junior? Man,
Yeah,
still got 2 more years of Chandler. Oh my God.
hopefully. TJ's
Yeah.
been putting him in the portal already since like
It's not
September.
true. I just said he's
dude,
talented.
guy-
The people are going to call for him.
A guy forgot about Jair Shorter from Auburn.
Yeah. That's someone I think
Frank-
they're definitely going to see snaps from early on.
He said last week, I guess they had those like tracking bras that you see them wear. That's got the device, tells you how far they've run and their activity level.
TJ also wears a bra.
His is a bro.
Oh, sorry.
Tracked him at 22 miles an hour last week in practice.
That doesn't shock me one bit. You got to think this is a guy.
There are days I don't drive my car 22 miles an hour.
You got to think going back, where was it at? Some ridiculous stats. First of all of his average catches are out of this world. But let's see, 2022 at North Texas, 23 catches, 628 yards, 27.3 yards per catch.
Yards a catch.
With 11 touch. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yards. Yeah, 27 yards is an average. That's absurd. Not to mention that 23 receptions and he hauled in 11 touchdowns.
So literally every other pass to him was a tutty.
Yes, a bomb, mind you.
See the next version of, is he Joe Skates, but with spectacles?
All due respect to Joseph.
Yeah.
A better version that has his contacts in.
That's wearing he's 20/20 vision
or reg specs. He's gotten LASIK. This is Joe Skates if he'd gotten LASIK.
I mean, let's keep it real. Like going back looking at that year, he's getting games with just one catch, right? So one example, one catch 51 yards for a touchdown, one catch 58 yards. He's got a 1 for 10. Nothing too crazy there. 2 catches for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. 1 catch for 53 yards. 1 catch for 45 yards.
I mean, they're just sending this dude on a fly.
Yeah. I think it's all depending on how you use him. Like you got to scheme him, right? Like you can't just let him rip one deep every time. I mean, I guess you could.
If he's running 22 miles an hour, then yeah.
Yeah. You just use him as a decoy.
Moped going down the sideline. I want to see freaking Shorter versus the helmet race. The helmet's going to need 30-yard head start.
That helmet's that's not fair.
Scott was going to have to put some nitrous in the.
That's not fair. The helmet gets a head start, and that always was like, but I guess it takes a minute to get going.
You got to get going, man. You got to get moving. It's like me running.
Yes.
You got to give me a head start so I can get moving. Once I get moving, though, 22 miles an hour is where I'm at. But
then you better give him some room to stop.
Exactly. Don't get in my way. I have to run a 400-yard dash to get my 100-yard time. Sorry. That was dumb.